Hi, and welcome to Construction Update. These are the top 10 stories that contractors reading this week. I'm Larry Stewart with ForConstructionPros.com.
And I'm Kurt Bennick, Senior Editor with Equipment Today magazine. And today, we're going to start off with number 10, which is CASE has officially launched as its LEICA-powered site control machine solutions for excavators. This is a topic that kind of fits in with what's been happening in the last couple of years. Fitting machine control solutions directly from the OEM has been a growing trend due to the obvious benefits of increased reliability and improved performance through machine integration. CASE has chosen to work with LEICA, but that doesn't mean you can't use your favorite aftermarket solution as well, such as Trimble or Topcon.
Good advantage there. You still got all the choices, but if you pick the factory one, you don't have to deal with the extra integration stuff. Counting down, number 9 on the list, compact excavator acquisition is no small choice. When it comes to compact excavators, the decision to buy, rent, or lease calls for more than just comparing costs. And this story talks about balancing the flexibility and lower initial cost of renting or leasing these high volume rental items with your expected utilization over the coming 4 or 5 years, or whatever your typical financing period is. The article runs through some monthly payment numbers of some of the hypothetical rent, lease, and purchase options.
The number 8 top article for this week is Canadian constructor ELLISDON performs partnership to privately develop Alberta high-speed rail. This is a real important topic for a lot of us because construction management company ELLISDON has partnered with AECOM, a Fortune 500 global infrastructure consulting firm, to privately fund this ambitious project. This is an interesting article because it addresses a concern faced across North America. How to fund these massive infrastructure projects we need as we head forward.
Yeah, that's a $9 billion Canadian dollar project. Pretty ambitious there. Number 7 on the list, Michigan County extends the life of roadways with a cost-effective solution. This county in Michigan had treated roads for years with magnesium chloride, but they improved the life and results at much lower cost with a single application soil stabilizer on this gravel road that produces a concrete-like surface and lasts up to 15 years.
The number 6 is we're back to infrastructure again. Major infrastructure projects across the nation to address existing issues. This deals with the budget shortfalls that we're seeing across the country. It's a handful of states are stepping up to address shortfalls in road and highway funding and to address the crumbling infrastructure. But it's clear that more is needed to be done on a federal level. Most states simply don't have the resources to simply deal with the maintenance backlog, let alone improvements.
All right, number 5 on the list is how to attract employees to combat the labor shortage. Your employees are your most valuable asset to your business, and you've probably studied how much you need to pay workers fairly carefully, but there are lots of non-compensation issues that workers consider before accepting a job. And here are some great tips for developing a preferred place to work by bringing out the best features of a small company that offers engaged workers challenges that keep them learning and growing in a satisfying career.
Yeah, I think that's going to be real important as we move forward because that is one of the key issues is where do you find the workers and how do you keep them once you do find them?
Yeah, it's a lot more than just paychecks.
Number 4 is what's next for infrastructure funding in Washington? That's been a big question mark for everybody. We've all heard about the infrastructure, proposals and what's going on. This article provides a very good summary of where infrastructure bills currently stand at the federal level. And there are a lot of moving parts. Anything can happen in the next couple of months.
Right. And we've got the new infrastructure bill in the works, and then also a reauthorization in the House. So both the House and the Senate are working on separate tracks.
Nobody wants to see an extension of the existing program like they have in the past because it just doesn't work for long-term funding of projects.
Number 3 is the heat is on. Hot tips for successful hot weather concreting. Concrete temperatures of 80 degrees Fahrenheit or more can be harmful to concrete, but high ambient temperatures, low relative humidity, wind speed, and intense sun can also cause problems with water demand, slump loss, and setting time. This story develops some tips on how to apply admixtures and curing methods that'll deliver quality concrete in the heat.
Number 2, why contractors are bringing formwork detailing in-house. Basically, what's happened in the past is detailed formwork on large projects has historically been really difficult, so contractors have had to rely on the manufacturers of these systems to provide the drawings and designs, but this creates a lot of delays. Now with building information modeling, with BIM, contractors are allowed to model their own formwork in-house. This does a lot of things. It saves a lot of work and time, but more importantly, it helps you identify problems before they occur. Because for the first time now we're able to see some of this formwork in 3D, which allows people to spot problems before they become rework on a project.
Yeah, that technology has just changed in so many aspects of construction. And number 1 this week, the most read story on the site, want to support American jobs with your pickup purchase? Forget about the nameplate. The Cars.com American-Made Index ranks vehicles built and bought in the U.S. for the 2021 model year, considering 5 factors: final assembly location, percentage of U.S. and Canadian parts, countries of origin for all the available engines, and countries of origin available for the transmissions, and U.S. manufacturing workforce. And if you want an American-made full-size pickup truck, you can't get one that supports more American jobs or energizes the American economy more than buying well, I'm not going to give it away. Go to the story and check it out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thank you, Kurt, for your help.
You're welcome, Larry.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. Be safe out there.